the best moment of Gambit is when we went to the Daytona 500 and we sponsored a race car driver and decided to build an AI of her and use that as the decal on her car without our logo, and had the wherewithal or the confidence to somehow think that we were going to pull this off and have it working at the biggest racing event in the United States.
We did it in 20 days.
And we did it in 20 days. We showed up. By the way, we were angry that the decal wasn't even right on the car. We showed up.
You were angry.
We showed up like we were the president of NASCAR. Okay.
The ARCA series, anyway.
And when our race car driver Amber got on the track and went around the track at Daytona 500 with a car that we created, and people started talking to our AI, it was one of the most insane experiences I've ever gone through.
Yeah.
And it's only because we are so stupid and we have no shame, but are kind of a little bit smart.
But like, okay, I don't know how to clip this, but I'm just going to say it. I don't know how you guys let me do this. We bet 30% of available cash on that sponsorship. Yeah. It was insane.
We let you do that because one of us didn't know it was 30%.
And the other one wanted to go on a vacation to Florida.
Oh, full circle moment.
It's like, we're going to spend this percent. I'm like, Florida's nice that time of year.
Yeah.
So, but you listen, you have to be borderline delusional at times. Like, you have to be delusional to start something. You have to be delusional that you're going to keep it running. You have to be delusional that you're going to overcome the things. Being delusional is an advantage. And we have met so many leaders who have gotten in far as entrepreneurs, and they all continue to act delusionally.
Yeah. Okay, so clip. Talk about the fact that we didn't put our logo on the car and the meeting that we got because we thought differently. Explain that.
Yeah.
Clip
So
it, 30 seconds. Go.
We decided we were going to be the first company to sponsor a sporting event, which was a race car driver, and we weren't going to put our logo on the car.
Which is what everybody does.
Everyone puts a logo on the car. I was like, we're not putting the logo on the car. Pat was like, we're going to do this. And I was like, great, let's show them a product that we built. And so we got to Daytona and we showed up with this sponsorship, and a billionaire basically came up to the race car driver and was like, who did this? And they're like, well, it's this company called Gambit. Well, why isn't their logo on the car? Yeah. And she said they didn't want to put the logo on the car. They wanted to put the product on the car. And they knew if you used the product that you'd talk to them or interact with them. And
so instead of flying home, we flew to their headquarters.
Yeah, we flew to their in 2 days, we were at their headquarters talking about an AI project. Sometimes you got to do stuff that no one else is doing and have the conviction. And during that process, I remember me and you were going back and forth with, let's call it a partner we're involved in, who wanted to deprioritize the AI and prioritize their logo. And we said, no.
Yeah. I think there was a lot of yous too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And you got to say that every once in a while. You got to pull rank.
Well, we threatened them that we would just sponsor it ourselves if they didn't want to do it. Like we were militant about what was going to happen, and they thanked us in the end because it worked out really well for them too.
As a Canadian team here, the thing that Canadians we have always had to battle against is Canadians are actually too reasonable
and agreeable.
Right?
I agree with you.
That we make fun of Americans for being delusional or to be
having great
thinkers,
hair,
whatever it is. God bless America. But America has an irrational belief in their ability to achieve things. Yeah. And for a normal person, it seems irrational.
Yeah.
But you have to be irrational in order to achieve things.
And you got to gamble too. Like you have to bet on yourself. Like, cause we spent 30% of cash and we made the money back before the credit card bill was due.
Yeah. And if we didn't, we would have somehow, you find some way to parlay it.
You got
right. And I think looking back at it now was kind of crazy, but it was one of the most foundational things that we've done. And a business, one thing as an advantage of a business is to have origin stories and stories of things that you've built, because it gets your audience engaged. So you're not just talking about the products or solutions that you have or the service that you have. You tell them stories, and stories matter, right? Yeah. Stories in a pitch about how you started or why you started or what you're working on. Stories close.
Well, and nobody is as good at being you as you. So stop trying to be everybody else.
Just be who you are. And the other thing too is we've done a lot of things that haven't worked out.
Yeah.
But
lots of
you just got to do a lot of things sometimes and see if it works out.